Today, the online store is getting more than usual attention. Do you have your store yet on the online space? If not, this is the time to start. Hello everyone, my name is Debbydot Attractions, a business coach, a full-time worker, the CEO of Debbydot Attractions, an e-commerce store. Welcome. Today, we will talk about how to build a successful e-commerce business from scratch. The online space is getting wider by the day. People sell on a daily basis online. Why? Because brick and mortar is not really the order of the day anymore. Even if you have a brick and mortar store, you really need to have an online store. Have you been thinking about building an e-commerce business? If you're planning to start your e-commerce store, there are some tips I'm going to share with us today that will guide you and prepare you in starting your own e-commerce store. Now, let's see some smart approaches to developing a competitive e-commerce business from the scratch. These have been tested and trusted by successful business entrepreneurs from Young Entrepreneur Council. Now, number one on the list is that you need to put in the effort required to build a physical shop and translate it into digital. The same energy, the effort you put into growing your brick and mortar store, you need to translate that energy and effort into digital. With this, you will be able to grow and get ready to build your online store. Now, building your online store requires you getting in the right space. How do I mean? You need to check where people search for your products and services, and this is where you need to set up your own business. So your e-commerce business needs to be set up where people can find you. That's number one. Number two, you need to grow a unique niche audience. There are a whole lot of e-commerce business online, big e-commerce business online. You can't match up their level as it is now. So you need to start small. And while you start small, you need to be focused on a unique niche. Grow your audience around this unique niche. And this audience that you have grown will also continue to follow you, continue to get your product or your services because you're focused on a niche, and this is what is guiding them. So you need to grow this audience. You can grow this audience via Google Ads, Facebook Ads, or Instagram Ads. These are the ways you can grow your audience. Never forget the fact that you have to be focused on that unique niche. Number three, you need to target mobile first audience. Mobile first audience. Today, people spend so much time on their mobile. So, where do you find them? You find them on Facebook? Yes. You find them really using their phone every now and then. So, you just have to get those audience first on their mobile. So, that is where the Facebook and the Instagram ads comes in again, as well as Google Ads. They are very important. When you do this, you'll grow your audience online. Number four is that you need to leverage on existing services. You have to leverage on the people who are already in the space. There are quite a number of e-commerce companies already blooming online. You can create your store with them and start selling. This will save so much money on web hosting and web designing. When you leverage on these existing companies, you will be able to grow your business with them. They help you in starting up, and you get to a particular level where you're already making good money before you can decide to start your own e-commerce business in a big way. That is e-commerce store or e-commerce website online. Number five, you need to choose the right distribution channel. the right distribution channel. You don't want to assume since you have your store online, then your customers will come. No, you need to also look for your customers. You need to get them, direct them to your store so they can always come to check what you have. They can patronize you, buy your product, or get your services. So advertisement is very important. When you create a store, talk to people about it. Advertise, and then you get the right target audience. Also remember that the big e-commerce company advertise their product, and so when you partner with them, when you have your store with them, your goods or your product are advertised alongside their advertisement, and so you will benefit. Number 6, you need to get leads for low overheads. Every day you try to get leads to come to your store, to visit your store online. You do adverts, you create landing pages, you spend so much money. For everything you're doing to get leads, you need to use the low overhead cost. You do not need to spend too much, especially the fact that you're just starting your business. You need to use or spend low cost on getting your leads. This will help you to build your business to a point where it will be stable enough for you to spend more money on it. So when you build your store online, after you've gotten your niche, you build your store online, you need to get or hire an expert who can run your ads for you on your behalf. Get an expert who can run your ads on your behalf with low cost, because when you spend too much money while you're just starting, it might affect your business in the future or might even crash the business while you're just starting. So you need to calculate the cost of getting your leads. 7, focus on your content creation. While you have created your store, your audience will visit, and you have to create an email list. So while they are visiting your store, they drop their email. You need to pay them back for dropping their emails, right? You need to send to them information that benefits them. While advertising your product, you need to create offers, discounts, such that when they receive your mails and they see these discounts you have offered, they will want to patronize you. They will want to get your product. In fact, email list is one of the most lucrative way of selling today. And so it is important for you to use this means of marketing. So when you send emails, create offers, create discounts, such that your customers or your audience will buy your product now or get your services now or prepare to get it in the future. If you love these tips, like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and drop a comment below. The last point, which is number 8, is you need to allocate capital strategically. As you start your e-commerce business, you need to get the right people who have the technical skills, the ability to push that business for you. You should also be aware that you don't overstock. Get your stock on demand and do not have excess stock, such that you won't have a lot to waste. As you move on in doing this, gradually you will grow your business. Building an e-commerce business online, it is not difficult. But from the points and the tips we have discussed today, it is safer or cheaper for you to get your online store created from an existing e-commerce business or e-commerce company like Shopify, Jumia, Debbydot. Yes, you can create your store with us, and then it will be sold for you, it will be marketed for you, and you don't have to do so much stress. So start today. Go right away to www.debbydot.com and create your own store today as a vendor and start selling to consumers freely. Thanks for watching. Next week, we'll talk about how we can grow a business via email marketing. Remember, I mentioned it as one of the points earlier. So we will discuss how you can grow your business using email marketing. So stay tuned next week while I bring this on. Check below for a link where you can contact me directly and speak to me about how to grow your business. That is free consultation. There's a link directly to me. Also, we have a group where we discuss on a daily basis, where we ginger ourselves, where we talk about business opportunities and how we can grow our business. You can also join with the link in the comment section. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that before. Thank you for watching. Catch you next week. Bye.